Hi, the internet. Welcome to the What Else Show. I'm your host, Robert. This is Bethany.
Hi, internet.
And today we've got a brand new What Else Show for you. Bethany, what else are we talking about today?
Today we are going to discuss an article that we read.
Actually, today we are going to discuss movie theater etiquette.
Theater
Etiquette. I wanted to do a show about the movie Barbie, and I wanted to do a show about the movie Oppenheimer, and I wanted to put them both together head to head, right? But I went and saw them both at the movies, and the audience was so awful, it's really not fair for me to talk about the movies.
Yep.
The audience was so distracting.
It was both times.
So awful.
Both times. So we're going to talk about 12 rules of movie theater etiquette that everyone should follow.
They didn't highlight everyone. That's Bethany talking. Bethany, here's the thing.
So frustrating.
We don't have a huge following, but I bet everybody that watches this show knows how to behave in the movie theater. But I feel like it's your responsibility to tell your friends,
yes,
tell your children, tell your parents,
communicate,
tell your parents' friends, tell people you see randomly on the street about movie theater etiquette and spread it around. That's what I'm doing. I'm spreading around. That's what I'm doing on the show right now. If I tell one person and then they tell one person and then they tell one person, maybe I'll be happy when I'm going to the movie theater instead of super sad.
Maybe.
Do you want to make me sad? Not you. You, of course, know what you're doing in the movie theater. But the person you know might not. So let them know. All right, Bethany, maybe I don't even agree with this article. Let's see what they say.
Okay, so.
Where's this article from?
This article is from a site called rd.com.
I have no idea what that is.
I'll put the link in the description.
Who wrote this?
This was written by Rudy O. Bias.
And then when was it written?
March 7th, 2022.
So it's like a year old.
Yeah, so it's about a year old, but still very topical.
Let's see. I don't know.
All right. Number 1, arrive on time.
What do you think is on time for the movie?
On time is a little early.
Here's my thing with the movie.
Early.
I feel like the best time to arrive at the movie is when Maria Menounos is still talking, and you can get your stuff together. You can talk to everybody that you came with. You're finding your seats, who's going to sit who has to sit next to who's sharing popcorn, right?
You can be distracting then.
Nobody
cares about Maria Menounos.
Be like, oh my God.
Who cares?
I didn't get my popcorn. And you get up and you're talking at an inside voice.
Right.
When
inside voice.
Maria Menounos is going on.
Yes. Inside voice.
Then the trailers start. The house lights come down. Mm-hmm. Then the trailers start. You can still show up then. Especially,
you can. I think that's okay.
That's not a problem. You just get in. You go to your seat. You walk with purpose. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you can whisper about the trailers. Oh, I want to see that. I want to see that movie.
Right. Right.
That looks awful.
The volume of your voice should go down.
Should come down. This is like library voice.
Yes.
Stop talking.
Shut the hell up.
Don't talk anymore. But this is about arriving.
This is about arriving on time. So that's very subjective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if you want to arrive as soon as the movie starts, so like half an hour of after the show, the showtime says if you want to show up then because you don't want to see any trailers because trailers ruin the movies for a lot of people. Me sometimes also.
Yeah.
You can show up then, but don't pretend like you showed up early and like make a lot of noise and yell at everybody to get in their seats and stuff like that. Just show up, find your seats with purpose and be done with it. Quiet down real fast.
If you show up right on time, you better have your shit together.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, so the next one. Sharing the armrest.
What do they say?
So this says, watch the body language of the guest next to you. There's not a right or wrong way. You just don't want to take over both sides.
Both sides?
Yeah, so like if we each have an armrest, there's only one in between us. Like I don't want to be here and over here. Like I need to pick one. Either I'm going to lean to the right or I'm going to lean to the left.
That makes sense.
So yeah, just pick one. We don't really have that problem.
No.
I don't really run into that ever.
I don't run into that problem
I've never
either.
had that issue.
I have been in a packed movie theater and nobody showed up. They showed up late, like the movie had already started, and I had both armrests. I'm like, I'm not giving up to my armrest to this person that showed up late.
Oh yeah, they can lean to the left. or to the
I'm sure
right, depending on.
Sure, there was somebody over there. It was packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. They're
I feel
screwed.
like-
At
I
that
feel
point, you're
like-
screwed. Yeah.
Yeah, if the movie started and you've already established that you have both armrests,
Armrest territory.
you've
Yes.
already got the armrests. Now,
Yep.
if you're there super early and you're trying to spread out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a little much.
That's bad manners, I feel like.
Yeah.
Kind of bad manners. Okay. The next one. Don't hold up the line.
I haven't stood in a line in a movie theater in a long time.
Well, I think too this could apply to the snack bar, handing in your, ticket
Who
at the
does
ticket
tickets?
taker.
It's all digital now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like you should have your phone ready.
That's
have
true.
your app ready for them to scan, or if you're at the snack bar, have your card out, have your whatever.
How you're going to pay.
Yeah.
Know what you want.
But I don't think I've ever run into that.
No, that's not a problem
That's
for
not
me.
really a problem. 3D glasses.
What etiquette is there about 3D glasses? Don't throw them at people?
I don't know. Oh my God. Listen to this.
Okay.
While 3D glasses often come wrapped in plastic, it doesn't mean they're completely clean. Most theaters just take a used pair and seal them in the plastic and reuse them for the next customer instead of using brand new disposable ones. Consider bringing a small alcohol pad to disinfect a pair of 3D glasses. If you don't have one, you simply go to the nearest restroom and clean the 3D glasses with soap and water. That is terrifying.
That's not really an etiquette tip. That is just a straight up tip.
Yeah, I did not know that.
I've got my own 3D glasses
You do.
somewhere.
You've got Star Wars 3D glasses.
They're up here.
They are up there.
I think I might have broke them.
Nope, they're fine. Okay, so these are Robert's 3D glasses that we always forget to take with us to 3D movies.
These are pretty cool, right?
They're freaking awesome.
Do they make me look cool?
Yes.
Didn't I have another pair somewhere else too? Something else, or just these?
I think it was just those.
Should I do the rest of the show in these?
I think you should. You look.
I don't know if you're.
I think you look adorable.
I don't know if you're supposed to wear 3D glasses if you're not watching a 3D movie.
I don't think you are. Yeah, because I think it messes with your vision.
Yeah, I'll get rid of them.
Yeah,
Mine
but
are bad enough as it is.
super adorable. Yeah.
I should start taking these more.
Yeah.
Instead of wearing dirty, disgusting, filthy glasses.
What the hell? I should find some Hello Kitty 3D glasses.
That'd be fun.
Heck yeah. All right. I'm going to get on Amazon as soon as we're done with this episode. Okay.
That's better.
Next one.
Nothing's in 3D though.
Yeah. Next one. Saving seats.
I don't really do that anymore since
I don't really do that.
Seats are like numbered mostly now. There's only one theater I go to that doesn't have like assigned seats.
Yeah, we pre-reserve our seat, we buy our tickets in the app, and then we're done. Yeah, so we never save seats.
No. What etiquette is there about saving seats?
So this says to make sure you get a good seat at a popular show, you will have to get there in enough time to pick a prime spot. Avoid saving a row for people who may or may not show up.
Oh, yeah. Never save a seat for somebody that may not show up.
Yeah. That's just poor etiquette.
I feel like good etiquette with seat saving is one person should be able to save one seat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. If there's two people, you each save a seat.
Yeah.
That's 4. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's good etiquette.
Good common sense. Yeah.
I don't think you should be, and I'm sure the person saving the seat, if you're 2 people and you're saving 6 seats, I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this. The person doing it has got to feel awful doing it.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm saving them all.
I would hope that they would feel awful about doing that, but yeah.
They just bring a lot of jackets. Like, oh, they're all in the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah. Just load up with
big gulps,
jackets.
all of them.
Yeah. Okay. Number 6, tall people. If you're tall, you know that you have to be sensitive to the smaller folks around you. But I feel like the way movie theaters today are laid out, it's like really stadium seating. So you're not. Yeah. I don't.
Is this from 2022?
2022.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think. It's been years since I've had somebody obscure my view of a screen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it doesn't really happen that much anymore.
Yeah, I guess if you're a tall people, do whatever you want. Don't stand up. Don't sit as high as you can in your chair. Don't do that. Right?
What if they want to? They're not going to obstruct our view. We're in a stadium.
What if they're 7 feet tall? You're not going to run into this problem.
Nope.
Tall people, you're fine.
Yeah.
If you're under 7 feet,
you're good.
You do you.
You're golden. Yep. Here we go, Robert. Rule number 7: smartphones and talking.
This is bonkers.
This is so bonkers.
What does the article say?
At this point, everyone knows it's rude to talk during a film or use their smartphone.
Not everybody knows that.
And yet, here we are. It's disruptive and rude to everyone sitting next to or behind you. The only words that should be spoken out loud are, "Excuse me," if you have to use the restroom, and turn off your phone so you're not tempted to use it and annoy the people around you. Guys, this is common freaking sense here.
This needs to be we need to go into more detail in this.
Turn it off and shut up. Like
I said, Maria Menounos, go ahead and talk in your inside voices.
Yep.
Trailers, go ahead and talk in a whispery library voice.
Yep.
And then when the movie's on, don't talk.
Shut up.
You
don't need to comment.
A lot of people are commenting on the movie like somebody is watching them, like they're doing a YouTube reacts or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my God, did you see that? What is it? Oh, I can't believe it. Wow, amazing." Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
That guy was in a different movie that
my God,
I saw.
like pointing?
Yeah.
Oh, look at there's that guy from this movie.
Dude.
What are you doing?
Don't do that.
That's so crazy.
Don't do that. If you're someone who does that, shame on you. Don't do that.
That's so crazy.
And even if you think you're not annoying anybody around you, you are.
I was watching Oppenheimer specifically, and I was sat next to a couple.
Oh, God.
And
they wouldn't shut up.
Let's talk about laughing. It is okay to laugh in the movie theater if you are overcome by a scene,
Right.
And you laugh because it's funny.
Because it's funny.
But the person next to me was laughing very loud at like the rest of the movie theater was probably giving like a half smirk, like, "Huh, look what they said." Mm-hmm. They didn't say it out loud. But the person next to me was like, "Ha ha ha ha!"
It was so loud.
There was dead silence, and then one person sitting next to me, of course, it's like, "Ha ha!"
It was so
Oppenheimer, guys. Did you see Oppenheimer?
It's not it's not a comedy.
This person must have laughed 12 times.
Oh my gosh.
Loud. They were talking during the whole movie. And
the worst.
Talking and answering back, and
they were having
reacting
a conversation with each other, and like, you're not at home sitting on your couch watching this movie. You're in a theater. So it was like, did they not understand?
I don't know.
They clearly should not
and then
be
also,
going to movies.
Whilst we were watching the Barbie movie, people next to Bethany were talking during the movie. Like, "Hey, look at this movie. Look what's going on here. Blah, blah, blah." And answering back and forth. And yeah, it's crazy. The only thing you should be able to be is like, and whisper, so silently whisper, "I'm in the bathroom, I'll be right back."
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. If you're with somebody, so that when you get up, they don't stop you like, "Hey, where are you going?"
Yeah.
The only reason.
That's the only reason.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't think of another reason. I guess kids, if you're in a movie with kids and they start talking,
"Shh, be quiet."
Yeah, you can shush them.
I do hear that. I love hearing parents shush their kids. I love
when a parent will shush their child.
Yeah. Love that.
Yeah, because they're teaching them to not be people that are... Yeah. And
etiquette.
The problem is I don't know if people think they're quieter than they are, or they don't care about the people around them, or...
I think it's a combination.
A combination of the two?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of the two. Yeah, I don't care. And then some people who maybe think they're being quiet. There's definitely a lot of I don't care, especially when you're watching a movie and somebody is sitting in front of you and they have their phone out, right? And it's like the screen.
Oh, are we still talking about phones here? Yeah, phones and talking.
Yeah, smartphones and talking.
When I was in Oppenheimer, somebody took their phone out in front of me and started playing a game on it.
Yeah.
When I was in Barbie, a lot of people were like recording things for Instagram or social media or something, and then they'd be taking a picture of themselves, and like that happened through 50% of the movie.
It was awful.
Not allowed.
It was awful. Oh my God. It was so awful. Yeah.
Okay, what else do we got?
Okay.
Because that's got to be the biggest deal.
That's the biggest. Disruptive neighbors. That's
the same thing.
Number 8. It's the same thing. This says contact the management and let them handle it. I've never
done that.
I've never done that, and I'm so non-confrontational that even if somebody is being disruptive next to me, I'm like terrified to say something, because then it's like, okay, now I'm the one who's making, like, how do I tell them not to, how dare they put me in that position that I'm now having to grapple with being disruptive to tell them to stop being disruptive.
Yeah,
that's so frustrating.
I don't want people talking during the movie, so I can't start talking to the people next to me.
Right.
They got me, Bethany.
Right. What
am I supposed to do?
Right. What if they say, well, you're talking? I'm like, okay.
You got me.
I don't know what to say to that. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Should I print up little business cards that say, please be quiet while the movie's going? I feel like that might work.
That might work. That is a quiet way to end polite, to tell somebody to shut the fuck up. And, it's like, Barbie and Oppenheimer were such extreme examples of disruptive behavior in a movie theater. I was
Do you know what the problem
shocked.
is we went to see them opening weekend.
Yeah. But that doesn't excuse the behavior.
No, it doesn't excuse the behavior. Somebody that knows they're going to be talking or disruptive should wait until it's almost out of the movie theater. Like, oh, nobody else cares about this, I'm going.
Right.
Instead of, I need to see this movie first, and I need to make sure everybody is seeing me see this movie.
And I'm going to bring my 5-year-old who has zero interest. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Definitely not going to turn my phone off. I'm definitely going to point at the screen when I see Matt Damon.
Yep. Yep.
What else does it say?
9 of 12 is bathroom break. Sometimes nature calls, but hopefully you can take care of this before the feature film begins. If you're unsure you'll make it through, choose a seat on the aisle so you won't disrupt other moviegoers. That's a kind of a good rule of thumb. Like if you're somebody who's like, yep, I'm definitely going to drink my entire Mountain Dew.
Don't look at me. Look at me when you say that.
You don't drink Mountain Dew. Before the previews even start, yep, I should get an aisle seat. It doesn't really bother me. Yeah.
As long as you get up and walk with purpose on your way out and don't dilly-dally around and then walk with purpose on your way back to your seat, you're fine. I don't care.
Number 10, babies.
Who brings a baby to the movie theater?
Listen to what the article
I haven't
says.
seen a baby in a movie theater in a long time.
Who doesn't love babies? In a movie theater, almost everybody. So, basically this says get a babysitter. You don't take a baby.
Or don't go to the movies.
Yeah.
Don't have a baby is my suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen a baby in a long time. I don't think it's
either. I don't think
it's an issue.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen children that are a little young to be at movies, but not babies. Let's see if they talk about children. If not, I'll swing back to it.
Okay. Number 11. Movie talk in the lobby. When it's over, you'll find yourself caught up in the excitement of a good movie as you head back through the lobby. Just remember, there will be people walking in to watch the very same movie or planning to see it soon. Keep any spoilers and details about the plot to yourself. I've never had this problem.
I feel like that I've never had this problem either, but I feel like that's a good rule because sometimes I feel like as I'm coming out of the movie, I want to talk about it as soon as the doors open because I've been quiet for the whole movie.
Right.
I want to talk about it as soon as the doors open. We have a lot to
say, yes.
And I feel like I stifle myself, right? And then other people try and talk to me about it. And I'm like, I gotta wait till we're outside.
Yeah.
And then they're like, I gotta pee and stuff. I'm like, let's just get outside so we can talk about the movie.
Yeah. It's not really an issue.
I think it's one people might overlook though.
Yeah.
So I think
that's true.
Just be careful.
So number 12, last one is garbage time. So basically this says take your trash with you and throw it away yourself. Don't leave it in the theater.
That's a rule for any place you visit.
Really? Yeah. Yep. Take your trash with you.
Here's the thing with children in movies. If you can't keep them quiet, you could just leave.
Right.
You should leave with them.
Yep.
They're not ready. They're not ready for a movie. They're not interested in the movie. Whatever it is, it's your responsibility as a guardian, caretaker, the person watching the kid, to realize that they're ruining the movie for the entire theater and be like, hey, I guess we can't do this. Swipe them up, take them out, right?
Yeah.
They'll give you your money back.
They will.
So
I know
it's inconvenient. Just
don't realize that
they'll give you your money back. Oh,
yeah. Like most theaters will give you your money back.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I thought my kids could handle it. Like, I don't know what's going. Whatever.
If you are a person that you don't have any self-control and you are going to need to talk even in hushed tones, if you are one of these people, sit in the front row. Far away from everybody else.
Yeah.
And not talking right behind somebody's ear.
That's a good idea.
Sit right on the front.
Yeah. Because
that way you can whisper talk and nobody will hear you. If somebody's in the second, if it's a very full movie theater and somebody's in the second row, could still be a problem for you. Okay, should I take us out?
Robert, why don't you take us out?
Thanks for watching, Internet. You can follow the show on Twitter at What Else Show. We're also on Instagram at The What Else Show. Please like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. If you agree with all these rules of etiquette for a movie theater, let us know in the comments. If you don't agree with any of these etiquette rules, or you have something that is maybe a caveat to these rules, definitely tell me in the comments, because I want to hear from people that are loud movie talkers and why they think they should be able to do that. Please, I want to understand.
Highly interested. Highly interested.
Bye, Internet.
Bye, Internet.
I'm not shaving.
Oh.
I got a pirate party on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. You need to be scruffy
to
be a pirate. Okay.